angry guy here. And black women don't want paternity fraud to be criminalized. So this should not surprise you, but black women don't want paternity fraud to be criminalized. We're going to be jumping into a video that evaluates why these individuals don't want paternity fraud to be criminalized. And it's interesting because in France, it's actually illegal for a man to go and obtain a DNA test to determine whether or not a kid is actually his. Let's jump into this video.
From fake DNA tests to carefully crafted lies, these master manipulators stop at nothing to perpetuate their twisted charade. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most despicable acts that can shatter lives and tear families apart: paternity fraud. Prepare us, because we're about to expose the infuriating truth behind why some women engage in this deceitful practice and the devastating consequences they should face.
You spent 5 years in prison for failing to pay child support for the defendant, Miss Sears' son, Dylan.
That's right.
Mr. Manser, you are not
Oh, God.
his father.
Oh, man. 5 years in prison.
Do you know? Yes. You know who his father is.
Yes, I talked to her still.
You are not the father.
Are you sure? Are you
Let's get one thing straight right from the start. Paternity fraud is an act of pure betrayal, perpetrated by women who are willing to play with innocent lives for their own selfish gains. It's time we shed light on this dark secret. Why do women commit paternity fraud? Well, there are a few reasons, none of which excuse their actions. Some women do it for financial motives, seeking child support payments from unsuspecting men who are led to believe they'd fathered a child. It's a cold, calculated move to exploit someone's trust and generosity. Others do it out of revenge or spite, aiming to punish a man they feel wronged them in some way. They use an innocent child as a weapon, manipulating emotions and causing immense pain to both the child and the falsely accused father. It's beyond comprehension.
In the case of Miller versus Rasmussen, when it comes to 3-year-old Zaylee Rasmussen, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Rasmussen, you are not the father. Miss Miller.
Sorry.
Miss Miller.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve, considering the alternative is somebody that don't want nothing to do with you or your child. That's a lot of nerve. You just showed me where your priorities were right there. Because I held out hope that you weren't just acting a fool because you so mad at him because he cheated on you that you would cheat your child out of a father. But that cheering you did, what you cheering? I'm a single mother with nobody that loves me or my child. What you cheering for?
I'm not.
No, you were. He is over here breaking down because he loves this child so much. I sit here day after day after day with women hoping a man would drive 16 miles to see their baby, much less 160 miles each way.
The honest to goodness truth, guys, is that when you look at the current situation, when you look at the current state of the world, when you really look at the way things are, women are taking men to the cleaners for decades now. As you saw earlier, one guy spent 5 years in prison for a child that was not even his. 5 years. And the judge said to the woman, "Do you know who the father is?" She goes, "Yes, we're still talking." And she allowed this man to sit in jail for 5 years because he did not pay child support for a child that was not his. This is absolutely ridiculous. All right? He lost 5 years of his life, and she does not care. And the legal system will not hold her accountable. America is a broken and flawed system. It is a broken and flawed society. Western society is a declining society. When you take away, When you give one group of people, one group special privileges, and you give another our special rights, and you give another group special punishments, it's done. All right, it's absolutely done because that's what we have right now. Women have special privileges, men have special punishments, and this is the reason why our society is completely going downhill as men are walking away from Western society and walking away from Western women because they cannot win. And these women, of course, are going to shame these men on the way out. They have nothing else. They have no way of dealing with things other than using hate, vitriol, and disrespect. Anyway, guys, I'm going to link you guys to this video so you can check out the full video description because I want you to see this. I want you to really understand what's going on. Like, share, and subscribe. If you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.